Build systems. Don't work for money. Work to build systems. You know? Work to build systems. You look at me right now. I'm doing this whole YouTube video thing, this talking in front of the camera. I'm trying to build a system. I'm trying to build a pipeline. You know what I mean? There's a story that it's a parable. Basically, two boys grew up in a village. The village does not have water, so every day the villagers have to go to the river to get water with buckets and bring it to the village. You know, so these two boys they go to the chief and they're like, hey chief, we would like to volunteer to get you water from the river and bring it to the village for a price. And the chief was like, oh, okay, boys, it's fine. I will do you a contract and you can collect water from Monday to Friday, rest on the weekend, and I will pay you um, for every bucket that you bring to the village. So they then start working, the both of them. They start working, they take the buckets and they go. First day, are they happy? Making money, man. Second day, first week, second week, third week. The second guy is like, hey yo, listen, man. Man, I can't do this anymore. I can't be collecting buckets for the rest of my life. Collecting water with buckets for the rest of my life. Let's try and build a pipeline that will bring the water from the river to the village, you know? And the other guy is like, nah, man. What is that idea? That won't work. Forget that. We're making money. Let's just get bigger buckets and let's work more hours. We will make more money. You know? And the guy is like, "Ish, this guy doesn't understand this thing." But he's like, okay, fine. Mina, I'm gonna work half of the day. I'm gonna be collecting water with the buckets, and then the other half of the day, I will be building my pipeline. You know what I mean? So that is what he starts to do. So on the first Monday, he works half day, and then the other half day he goes and he works on building this pipe of his. He collects metal, he grinds, the whole day and late nights. He's working on building this pipe. You know, the other guy, he's working full day collecting water with buckets day in, day out. You know, on the weekends, he goes to the bar, he goes to the tavern, he's eating nicely, he's dressing nice. He ends up buying a donkey, you know? And as he buys a donkey, he's living the life, man. And the other guy on the weekends, he's working on his pipeline. He's working on building this pipe of his, grinding, chiseling, hammering nails to the metal sheets, trying to make this long pipeline of his. 2 years go by and they living like this. This guy is making a fortune, and he's like, um, no, you know what? Oh no, actually, I'm sorry. What happens is this guy he goes away to build his pipe. You know, he tries to now manufacture it. As he's gone, this guy who is with the buckets, he's happy that he doesn't have competition. So then he just continues to get more buckets. He gets kids. He tells his kids, "Hey, I'm gonna buy you guys buckets and we're gonna do this." Now back to the 2 years. 2 years go by. The guy who was building the pipeline, he comes back with his pipeline now developed and structured, and he connects the pipeline from the river to the village. Now the water from the river comes to the village without him having to go to the river. The water now comes. The guy with the buckets is now kicked out of business. You know, simply because he didn't want to build this pipeline and sacrifice some days. And they were best friends. Um, it was sad However, the guy who was building the pipeline, he was like, no, listen, man, I've learned how to build this in a more quicker way. Let's go and build more pipelines in other villages, you know? So um, when he brought this pipeline to connect from the river to the village, it brought, of course, more water, and so the buckets were being charged at $5 for an example per bucket. But then he was like, you know what, Mina, I will charge you $2 per bucket that fills the village. So he made a lot of money out of those $2. And he then took his friend and they went and they built many, many, many pipelines for many villages. The guy became a millionaire, billionaire out of building pipelines. So I'm telling you this story simply because I'm saying work on building pipelines. Don't work only for money. Let your money help you to build pipelines. How do you do that? You ask yourself. I mean, we've got easy equities, we've got internet, we've got real estate, we've got shares, we've got businesses, we've got oh man, we're living in the 21st century. There's a lot of technology. We've got AI that can help you build a stream of income, that can help you build a pipeline. This right here is me building my pipeline, you know, because I know that at some points later in life, I will be I will be using this very platform to advertise my products, you know, to advertise someone else's products, because I know this channel will be then having a lot of subscribers to it, you know, and that would have been me putting in the work, you know. It's not nice to sit here and talk like this because sometimes I don't feel like doing it. Sometimes I just feel like sitting on my cell phone on my bed and just scrolling on Instagram, texting with friends, calling family, and doing that. This is sacrifice. You know, it is sacrifice. It is time. It takes time to do this. You know. So yeah, man, work on building pipelines. Work on building systems. You know, um, you should go and watch the movie The Founder. It's about McDonald's, how McDonald's was founded to be what it is today. It is because of systems. You know, if you're building a business, please make sure Guti, you're building a business that will be a system, that will be a pipeline, that will not need you to be there all the time. How do you do that? You read books that talks about building businesses. You watch The Founder. You look for content that is like that. You first invest in your brain. You invest in your brain, and then later on, as time goes, you will automatically start to think differently, you know, instead of having to wake up and go to your solo business. You will now wake up and put up an ad and be like, I'm hiring. Get yourself one person who will do a certain job in your business. You get someone else who will do marketing. You get someone else who will do cleaning. You just continue to run the operation. You get someone else who will do cooking. Now your business is starting to grow. You know, you invest back in your business and you try to build a system around your business so that your business can try and work on itself without you having to be there. You build a pipeline. I hope this message is really helping you, you know. Um, Build a pipeline. Don't just work for money. Work to build systems. Whatever you're doing, try to build a system. As soon as I hit the stop recording button, I'm gonna take this video and post it on YouTube. You're gonna, of course, you're watching it on YouTube right now, and then I'm gonna go and do whatever I'm doing. Someone will be watching the video. Watch time counts. It brings in the money. You know, simply because I'm doing that. You have to do what you love. Another thing, you have to do what you love. And with what you love, you have to make sure that you try and put it in a system that it can generate and work on itself. For an example, I love animals. I love agriculture. I have a very big passion for that. And I'm working on a channel where I take videos of my chickens. I have chickens, you know, um, and I do some content around that, how they lay eggs, what they do, just like what to do when they're sick, what to do when they hatch little chicks, what to feed them, how to make food for them, all of those kind of content. I enjoy doing that and I put it on YouTube. And when I'm done, YouTube will then start making cash for me. It's a pipeline, it's a system, you know. I don't have to always be there to try and sell that. So what you do is you find what you would like to do, you put it into content, just like this kind of thing. You record it. You've got a cell phone. You're watching this through a cell phone. You're watching this through a laptop, whatever. You record it. Um, you multiply it through posting it on the internet. The internet has got so much traffic, it has got so much traffic. You put it there, many people get to see your content, and then of course it's a system that has it's a pipeline that has now built an income stream for you. I hope this video helps you to think differently about work, about money, about systems, about the pipeline. Send it to someone that you think really needs to hear it. Leave a comment, hit a like so that someone else can see it. Your neighbor. When you hit a like, I've noticed to go to the algorithm, send it to someone who is closer to you. You know. So please, guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Put your comment. What do you think about this type of topic? Which is work to build systems. Don't work only for money. You gotta sacrifice to build that pipeline, man. Pipeline is not easy. Pipeline starts from small beginnings. That's the tough part about a pipeline. You have to build it from scratch, unless of course you've got people who have already sacrificed their time to help you, to build their own pipeline, then you can just come in and take it further. So let's do that, guys. Let's work to build systems, let's work to build pipelines, and let's achieve great things. Peace. God bless. Um, have a great day. Have a fantastic week. Continue to grind. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up.